October 21st, 2025, 1724. Up at Mag Rim with Mark. Great conditions compared to 2 days ago when it was not good. It was blown out. Might even be too weak, so I want to hurry up and get in the air. Seems pretty steady. It's very nice conditions, almost optimal. It's definitely easier to launch than the Lyght. Much more compact and less snaky. Let's see if that ease is worth the performance. Hit. Got that Alpina, just think about it and it turns kind of feel. So it's been 3 years now that I've been flying exclusively either the Photon or the Lyght. So I've become very adapted to the way they feel in the air. And of course I can't tell too much with just one flight because I don't know how it would feel right now if I was on my Lyght. But I think that I'm feeling the less aspect ratio sensation from this wing. It tends to I don't know, it feels a little bit twitchier, a little bit more sensitive to minor variations in the air, to have a little bit more of a roll movement, if that makes sense. I mean, it's not bad. It's nothing that's terrible. I'm just noticing differences. Got to get this thing in some thermals and see how it does there. Some big air. See if it feels less inclined to blow up. One thing about the Lyght and the Photon is they are just amazingly solid in trashy air. So this A5 has a high standard to meet. It definitely flexes less along the span. What a gorgeous day. Yeah, a little bit of an east component. think it'll be pretty nice for coring tight thermals because of the playfulness. You know, I think I might lengthen the brakes a little bit, 1 or 2 centimeters, just so that it feels a little bit more like my Lyght, so I don't have so much to adapt to every time I switch wings. Not that it's bad like this. The brakes engage pretty high, so they're starting to engage. Pretty high even without a wrap. Of course, that's no reason to not wrap. Wrapping is preferred. It would also allow me to have my arms a little bit lower when I wrap and avoid deflecting the trailing edge. So yeah, maybe 2 centimeters might be nice. $59.90. Gorgeous air. I love Magrim. Because it's so fat, there's definitely more wing that looks unsupported. So I guess the internal structure is important. It's got a line that runs right down the middle of the cord. I don't think the Lyght has that. Who's that? Is that Rick?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for showing up. All right, good job. That's like totally primo optimal conditions for launch. See if I can find Mark. I don't see him. I wonder if he went down. Yeah, I still don't see him. I'm going to look for him around the other side. He may have landed below. Okay, I see him down there by the pond. It looks like he landed safe. Mark, do you copy?
Copy, yeah, I'm good, thanks. I just couldn't stay and lift.
It's understandable. It happens to all of us. So make your way to the road and we'll pick you up at the road, okay?
Well, thank you.
Turns very sharp compared to the Lyght, that's for sure. Very tight turning radius. That will be advantageous at times. Again, I'm thinking that'll be good for coring tight thermals. Right now it's working out nicely to stay in this narrow lift band right here. So we'll see how much brake deflection it takes to induce a turn. Not much. Valley a little bit for this maneuver. Okay, B3 airs. Yeah, I don't know how effective they are at descent. They look a little bit different than the ones on the Lyght. They come out clean. I'm not going to try the A3. Mag rim at sunset is so wonderful. Look at that. Got the organs in the background. Sunlight hitting the wing. So that tendency to dive, I think, was just me over braking on the 17th at Agave. It's not diving at all. It's a very nice coordinated turn. Buddy, good job. Here comes Rick. Let's catch his landing. Pretty nice setup, a little bit far back, but decent. Very nice, he kited it after he landed. Oh, he's doing some cactus avoidance. Really nice. I was going to say, you were doing really good on the cactus avoidance until the end. Too much kiting. Look at how east it is. Look at the sock.
Yeah.
I'm glad you top landed. So very nice conditions. Enjoying the A5. It's definitely different than the Lyght or the Photon. But I think each wing will have its uses. As always, from Nelson's Wings, thanks for watching. And remember, fly far, land safe.